Hey guys, and welcome back to Just Tips Tarot. I am Tiff, and I'm going to be doing your collective reading for today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. If this reading reached your timeline, there may be a message in here for you, so please make sure to listen through the end. If you hear something that doesn't necessarily sound like your story, it may not be for you, so if it don't apply, let it fly. We're going to jump into our prayer and then we're going to jump into our reading. We give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High for allowing us to see and witness this day. I ask for divine guidance and protection on this reading, and that may any negative energy be alchemized into clarity, wisdom, and transformation, and may only truth, healing, and divine messages come through this reading today. Amen, and I say. All right, y'all. Wherever you're at, I hope you're having a good day. It is, Wednesday where I'm at today. It's hump day. So if you're humping, I hope you're humping safely. Okay, happy hump day wherever you're at. And let's see what, not the Knight of Wands coming out first. Okay. Well, happy hump day wherever you're at. The collective energy is clearly passion focused today. Hump day. Come on now. With the Knight of Wands coming out first, what that's telling me is that our collective energy right now, you are passionate, you are really going towards something that you are passionate about. You are taking the reins and you're really moving towards something that kind of brings you energy, brings you passion, brings you desire. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something sexually related. It could just be something that sparks you on the inside and really makes you want to move forward in whatever you're pursuing. With the Six of Cups coming up in reverse, what this means, it could be something that you are presently moving towards. It's not something from the past. It's something that you are leaving in the past, as a matter of fact. And with the High Priestess coming out, it looks like you have very deep knowledge about something, a person, a place, or thing that you are very passionate about. But part of you wants to move away from it. And with the Hermit coming out in reverse, it looks like it could be you or someone around you, while you do have kind of a deep inner knowing, you're not trusting that deep inner knowing. What's happening, what it looks like is that you're not doing the deep inner work to discover the things inside you that you need to bring forward to be able to move towards this thing that you're passionate about. With the Knight of Pentacles coming out at the end, you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So it looks like there's like a push and pull happening right now. This could be between you or someone around you, where you want to move towards something passionately, but you also understand that you need slow and steady progress in order to get the reliable results that you're looking towards. So it's something that you're passionate about, and it's something that you're ready to work hard for, and you have this deep inner knowing about it, but it is something that you may not be able to be isolated in. Perhaps that's why the Hermit is coming out, but not necessarily in the upright. It's coming out in reverse. It looks like along the way, this thing that you're going towards, sometimes you might be isolated in how you are thinking about approaching it. Like you're something about how you are trying to approach something is contradicting what you want to do. It's like what you want to do is approach it fast and passionately, but what you know you should do is go slow and steady, and those two things are kind of battling. Like, I want to rush towards it. I know if I rush towards it, I'm gonna mess it up, so I gotta go slow and steady. But if I go slow and steady, I'm scared I'm gonna miss the opportunity, or I'm scared something's bad's gonna happen because I'm so used to going fast. So it's kind of like right now there is a push and pull energy between someone trying to go towards something that they are passionate about, that they do know that you or someone around you knows will work out long term. But right now you're just trying to balance your passion and your logic, even like your passion and your consistency, your passion and your productivity, your passion and your hard work. With the Five of Wands coming out in the reverse, it looks like you don't even necessarily, there's no conflict around. King of Pentacles is coming up in the upright. So it is something that you are grounded in, something that you know is going to bring you long-term stability. But with the Nine of Pentacles coming out next to, Nine of Pentacles reverse coming out next to King of Pentacles, what that lets me know is that while you are grounded in what you're doing, you might be living beyond your means. You might be overspending. You might be overgiving. You might be doing something that doesn't necessarily align. And that over, whatever you're overgiving or whatever is causing you to live beyond your means is the tug. It's the push and pull. Whatever you're investing your time into, you are passionate about it. You don't even really want to fight about it. You don't want no beef. You don't want no smoke about it. But you know that this thing has you functioning beyond the level that you might be able to financially function beyond. Can I get a little bit more? We got Two of Pentacles coming out, so you're juggling multiple priorities. And then we've got the Chariot in reverse, meaning that you're lacking some type of self-discipline. So that is essentially what I'm showing, is that right now there's a really grounded energy. This could be you. You could be somebody that is financially stable, but at times, whatever thing that you may be passionate about may be pulling you to a point where you do start to live beyond your means, and it causes you to juggle and it causes you to fall out of alignment. And what you're being asked to do is trust your inner knowing and understanding that sometimes the slow and steady work is the work you need to be able to get the long-term results. And to be able to approach that long term, you have to figure out how to keep that passion alive during that long process. Because sometimes that's the hard part, is when you have this long and like arduous thing that you have to pour your time into. Sometimes that spark, that passion, that, oh, I want to do it, dies along the way. Or not necessarily dies, but kind of dies down along the way. So for some of you, your challenge or your kind of challenge point is trusting your inner knowing and finding the balance between approaching something with all the passion you have versus making sure that you're doing it the right way. You can be passionate about it, but you have to make sure that that passion, that energy that you're targeting is being targeted to the right target. Like, is that your target? Is that what you're trying to do? Is that where you're trying to go? Are those the goals that you're trying to accomplish? Make sure that you're focusing your energy on the actual things that you're trying to accomplish. And don't beat yourself up. 828 on the timer. Don't beat yourself up if the things that you want are taking a little bit longer to come in. I don't know who that's for, but what can happen sometimes is when you do have long-term goals, or when you do have things that you're kind of working on that you want to really stabilize you, stabilize your family, stabilize the people around you, you may not, it may not be something quick. It may be something that you have to invest your time in over a period of time. It may be something that you have to take a slow approach to, that you have to learn, that you have to study. And in order for you to be able to secure that long-term wealth, those steps are needed, but those things can't be done quickly. They can't be rushed through. You can't rush through your learning process and trying to develop this level of stability that you're trying to maintain. And just be also mindful, I don't know who this is for, but sometimes when you are out in these streets doing acting recklessly and or passionately, you have to be mindful of why you're doing it. What are you trying to accomplish when you're out there kind of with that energy? And that will help you reground yourself and being able to make decisions. Let's see what advice we have, because you're definitely being asked to trust your inner knowing and know that your hard work is going to pay off. Everything doesn't have to be fast and quick. Slow and steady wins the race. What is it? The tortoise and the hare? Is it the story of the tortoise and the hare, where The turtle basically won because slow and steady wins the race. The rabbit was doing all this other crazy fuck shit throughout the story, and by the end of the story, the turtle won. I mean, I'm almost 40. I don't necessarily know if that's how the whole story went, but I know that's the gist of it. So all that to say, for somebody out there, be the tortoise. Slow and steady is gonna win your race, not quick and fast. Let's see what advice we have from our oracles. Let go. Let it go. Oh, sorry. Let it go. Is somebody, let it go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Figure out where you're aiming. Where's that lack of understanding? Is it best to just move on? The truth will set you free. So there you are being asked to kind of let go of something that's preventing you from being able to move forward. What else is coming out? What other advice do we have? Learn to listen. Listening is a sign of respect to others. Listening without interrupting and attentively makes the other person feel valued. By listening, you can understand the thoughts and needs of others and gain more knowledge and insight. So there is something that you're being asked to listen to, whether it be a person, whether it be someone giving you advice, music. If I'm just singing Let It Go, maybe you're being asked to calm down and ground yourself and listen to some music. And when you're engaging with people, sometimes it can be very, very, because this is something that I suffer from. Sometimes it is very difficult for me to shut the fuck up. So one thing that this is certainly showing is sometimes the best way to make progress, especially with the people who you truly want to make it work with, is to learn to shut the fuck up. You got to learn to shut up and allow for someone else's voice and opinions and thoughts to be heard in a way that can help you both build towards a common goal. Let's see what else comes out. Make a change. There are some truths you're resistant to accept over and over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make the change and the world around you begins to follow. So what you're being asked to do is make the change that you actually want to see in your life. There is a big difference, but not even a big difference, but something that I call like a personal lag time, where you see the change that you have to make and then you actually have to go ahead and make that change. What you're being asked to do is kind of address your lag time. Be ready to make that change that you see that you need to make, and stop taking all the time in the world to make that change. Yes, the things that you're working towards will be slow and steady progress, but that slow and steady progress is going to happen with a number of quick changes that are going to happen throughout your life. So what you're being asked to do is let go, be able to learn how to listen, especially if you're getting criticism, if you're getting tools, if you're getting tips to help you kind of move forward in your life, be ready to listen. And then when you get those tools, and then when you get that help that you may be seeking, be ready to make the change. Be ready to sit and exchange with somebody, and when they give you, here's what you need to do, go do it. Don't put no more lag time on yourself. Don't procrastinate in the changes that you want made in your life. Stop procrastinating in this back and forth between not trusting yourself. Stop procrastinating and even trusting yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your discernment. Trust your inner knowing. Trust the fact that there are certain things that only you know to move you forward. And even if don't nobody else know them, you have to trust in your personal power and your inner knowing, okay? All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. If any part of this reading resonated with you, please be sure to hit the like, share, and or subscribe button. I do appreciate you for making it to the end. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.